Okay, answers. Hello, answers.
Okay.
Welcome to the
back to
answers on the quiz. Now you will know the answers.
Hey. Ah.
So here we go. Goats. True or false? Goats don't have teeth on their upper jaw. True. They don't have teeth on their upper jaw. They've just got like a really hard bit of gum, and they just kind of mash the food against the gum. Do you know how I found all these, Mr. Elsby? I just googled interesting goat facts, and there was already an article that existed.
I think I've been bitten by a goat before, and I think I know that.
Well, there you are. How many stomachs do goats have? They have 4. Their pupils are rectangular. Coffee beans. Goats apparently discovered coffee beans. They found them. People were like, "Oh, what's the herd found? What are these weird things?" And then turned out they were coffee beans, apparently. But as I say, that is a kind of, I mean, you know, that's the kind of the myth. That's the legend of coffee beans. And it's Abraham Lincoln, who was a big fan of goats. He loved them.
Sorry.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, just having a sneeze.
It was a novelty sneeze. Next round, Trump versus Pig. So Peppa Pig said, "I mean, that's sad if you can't whistle." She also said, "I'm sorry you cheated, even though you did cheat." Interesting fact, both of those things. Peppa Pig is a girl, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Interesting fact is she said both number 1 and number 2 to Susie Sheep in different episodes, but both of them are to Susie Sheep, who's her best friend. Donald Trump said, "My fingers are long and beautiful."
Can you do it in the voice, please?
I don't need to.
Please.
My fingers are long and beautiful. No, that's just that makes me smart. That was Donald Trump saying that makes me smart. He was talking about what was he talking about? Something about it was when he said he didn't pay his tax.
Yes.
He didn't pay
tax.
Yes,
someone said, "Why didn't you pay tax?" And he said, that makes me smart.
And Peppa Pig said, "That's because I'm very interesting." So there you are, Trump versus Pig.
Yeah.
The movie Dingbats. Oh, Good Will Hunting. Very
Silence
good.
of the Lambs. Saving Private Ryan is a piggy bank, and that's Private Ryan saving Private Ryan. That's good. Will Smith, and he's hunting. He's got a duck in his hand. The Colour of Money. The Pelican Brief Mr. Randall was telling me about. I've got no idea what that is.
Really, thoroughly recommend it. Absolutely fantastic film. Really,
That's a shame you got stale.
And also weirdly, sort of relevant in today's world, actually, in terms of what the subject matter is. It's a very good film. Very good film.
Have a look at it. You've been pushing it. Night Fever, I think, is phenomenal. What a brilliant selection.
Brilliant, isn't it?
The Bone Collector is far too scary, so don't watch that. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Yeah. I'm quite
Dirty Harry Potter. Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry. Faces.
That's a train with spots on it, so it's train spotting. That is a book in the jungle.
I have to say though that I did not think that looks like a book.
That's because you're not going to win the quiz. Someone else will have got this correct, and they'll be sat there now going,
Shut up, Rand.
Number 11, if you can find him, he's there. Finding Nemo. I don't actually know if he's there, but it'll keep you busy.
I think he's in the bottom at the middle, but I don't know. And number 12 is horrific.
Face Off. It is one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, but that
should have won an Oscar.
That is terrible, isn't it? No, it probably shouldn't have won an Oscar. Right, so Harry Potter, match the name. Dumbledore is the Old English for bee. Sounds a little bit like Bumblebee, actually. Draco means dragon. Remus is a figure from Roman mythology who was raised by wolves. Luna means of the moon. And Minerva is a Roman goddess. There you go.
Can I just stop us right here, though? Does that mean J.K. Rowling basically set up poor Remus, or his parents set up poor Remus for his fate from birth?
Right. Remus Lupin, this is interesting.
When does he become a werewolf?
J.K. Rowling and her relationship with names is quite interesting because there's an element of Charles Dickens, but it's sort of inconsistent. So sometimes people are a little bit like what they sound like. So like Albus Dumbledore, Albus actually means sort of white or something like that.
Yeah, old.
Yeah, like white or old, white-haired, I think it actually means. But yeah, so there's like Albus Dumbledore. He's it's sort of like that Dickensian kind of thing, like you're right. It sounds like that. But Remus Lupin actually means wolf. So he's literally
man
who's raised by.
Wondering whether or not Remus Lupin was bitten as a child.
He was bitten as a child, but his
young.
parents weren't werewolves. No. He was like he.
No, you're right. At the age of 4, he was bitten by Fenrir Greyback.
Yeah.
So he had all that time, being 4 years old, knowing that at some point he's going to get eaten by a werewolf. If you haven't read or watched Harry Potter by now, I apologise massively for that huge spoiler.
You should apologise massively because The Prisoner of Azkaban is far and away the best one, and you've just ruined it. Single-handed.
The Triwizard Tournament?
That's not in that one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You've got the wrong book.
Goblet of Fire's rubbish, mate. What are you on about?
The Goblet of Fire is brilliant. The only thing it's missing is the Quidditch World Cup because the Quidditch Cup, but it's got the Quidditch World Cup instead, which is equally as good.
I have so many questions about Quidditch. I honestly, that ruins it for me. Quidditch. It doesn't make any sense as a game.
Why?
Because there are so, you would never catch the snitch. Like, even that thing of when Victor Crumbs, what moron would catch the snitch before you were, and also, like, if you were the seeker, you'd ignore the snitch.
You catch the snitch in order to stop the game, in order to make yourself lose by a small amount and make it respectable.
Ridiculous.
No,
I think you'll find
when you
anyone who's ever played competitive sports will tell you that's just.
You play a sport. You support a team which basically win by cheating, so you don't know what it's like to lose. As a Norwich fan, if we lose 3-2 to Liverpool, we feel proud of ourselves because we go, you know what, we gave them hell.
You've got low expectations. Because you've got low expectations.
Yeah, because we've tried hard.
Rubbish. It doesn't make any sense.
Your team's going to go pay their way to the title again. Come on, next.
We can't do it now. Like we've done that. We'll have to do something else. We've tried that. It worked. We've got found out. I'll try something else. Right. TV characters' catchphrases. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And then you're but new but. You're but
new but yeah but new.
That sketch is based on where my wife comes from.
Nice.
There you go. I have a cunning plan, my lord. There's Baldric.
Cunning plan. I can't do Baldric. I'm way off.
And then boom boom.
Boom boom.
Yeah, you can do that one. You can do that one. You're good at that one. And then you can say this one.
Can I have a P, please, Bob?
Brilliant.
Because P wanted the letter P quite often.
They did.
Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving. So this is Vault Boy. Apparently,
I think Fallout. I'm not sure. One of those games.
Miss Loizu is big in the world of Fallout. She is all over it. She knows all of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's an absolute expert on it. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Obviously.
We accept Sonic.
Obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Link from Zelda. Because we were like,
won't accept Zelda. I'm going to mark this and I want Link.
It's all about Link trying to rescue Zelda. That's what we were
However, Zelda is the princess, so therefore is that saying that the girl has to be locked up and Link goes and Link is a girl.
This is really bad. Then we were like, well, aren't people just assuming that Link is? Yeah, but it was an interesting debate. We're not having it now because
we're not.
No one else is interested. But there we go. And that's Princess. Yeah. Or just Peach.
I didn't include her title. I'm really sorry.
Massive head.
Milady.
Her head is longer than her torso.
Get over her head. Let's get to the next question.
And that's Mrs. Pac-Man.
This is Pac-Man. It's a strong round.
This is a very strong round. Guess the celebrity by the chin. So we've got John Prescott in the top left-hand corner. We've got Lizzo in the top middle.
2 jabs Prescott. Who's Lizzo?
She's a singer. Trust me, the kids all know. You haven't got a clue. You living in.
I'm old.
J.K. Rowling in the top right-hand corner. Barack Obama in the bottom right-hand corner. And Cristiano Ronaldo in the bottom left. There you go. Celebrity chins.
Very good.
That's the end. Not the last round.
Is that the end?
That's the end.
That's the end.
That's the end.
It was the end. Right.
Answers.
Well,
there we go.
Well, congratulations.
Well done.
We'll see you next Monday. Yes.
See you next Monday.
See you next Monday. All right. Well, take care. Look after yourselves and bye.